By March of 2000, the money fueling the early internet simply evaporated. The Nasdaq plummeted 77%, and Amazon stock fell from $107 a share down to just $7. The company burned through nearly $3 billion without turning a profit. They were forced to lay off 1,300 people, and on Wall Street, Jeff Bezos became a national punchline. Meanwhile, traditional physical retail looked completely invincible. While Amazon was losing more than $1 billion a year, Walmart was generating over $5 billion in profit. Analysts spent that year modeling Amazon's impending bankruptcy. But inside, a different crisis was unfolding. The company's internal operations were collapsing. Amazon was divided into dozens of specialized engineering teams. The checkout team handled payments, the marketing team handled promotions, and the tax team handled compliance. On paper, everyone had their own specific job. This 5-column spreadsheet tracked name, price, tax, inventory, and sales. 40 automated programs from checkout to marketing simultaneously scraped this document. To fix a bug, the books team switched to storing prices in cents. A $10 book became the raw number 1,000. The books team understood this, but the other programs didn't. Marketing scraped that raw 1,000 and slapped a dollar sign on it. Suddenly, Amazon's homepage listed its top bestsellers for $1,000 apiece, and the checkout system tried to charge customers exactly that. This specific bug proved that Amazon's architecture was paralyzed. No team could innovate or update their own work without the risk of catastrophically breaking another team's system. To stop the chaos, Jeff Bezos issued an internal memo in 2002. Now known as the API mandate, it was a radical operational fix designed to sever internal dependencies. His order banned teams from reading another spreadsheet directly. Instead, each team built a digital service window to process specific requests and return clean answers. Crucially, Bezos ordered that these internal windows be designed so complete strangers outside Amazon could walk up and use them. By forcing teams to communicate strictly through standardized requests, Amazon had broken its tangled mess into independent, orderable modules. This new role dictated workflow for everyone, including the engineers running the massive physical machinery that powered the website, the storage, database, and computing teams. Under the mandate, an Amazon engineer who needed more storage space stopped purchasing physical hard drives. Instead, they submitted a digital request to the storage team's window, accessing computing power as an on-demand utility. In 2003, 2 engineers realized the massive implications of this setup. If Amazon employees were already using digital windows to rent computing power, they could let external startups send the exact same requests. By fixing an internal software bottleneck, they accidentally created utility computing, turning physical infrastructure into a rentable digital pipeline. Before this, building a tech startup required spending tens of thousands of dollars upfront to buy physical servers and hire maintenance staff. Now, a founder could input their credit card and rent a warehouse full of computing power for a few dollars an hour. This dashboard gauge illustrates the new reality for developers. If an app experienced a massive viral traffic spike, the founder could click a button, instantly command 1,000 more machines to handle the load, and then scale right back down when the rush died down. Established tech giants like Microsoft and Oracle dismissed the idea. To them, renting server space by the hour looked like a low-margin business designed exclusively for broke college students and indie developers. While the legacy companies ignored them, entirely new digital empires were quietly building their foundations on Amazon's rented hardware. After a catastrophic database failure in 2008, Netflix began migrating its entire streaming architecture over to these servers. Amazon Web Services grew entirely unopposed because traditional companies failed to recognize that physical infrastructure had been permanently transformed into software. For 9 long years, Wall Street analysts begged Amazon to disclose how much money this side project was actually making, and for 9 years, Jeff Bezos refused to tell them. Finally, in April of 2015, Amazon broke out the earnings for AWS as a separate line item. The financial world was shocked to see that the bookstore was secretly operating the most profitable cloud business on Earth. Look at this chart comparing modern operating profits. In 2025, Walmart's entire global physical retail operation brought in $29 billion. Amazon's server rental service generated $46 billion, making it a $1 trillion entity on its own. Amazon survived the dot-com crash by re-architecting its internal chaos into a modular system, a pivot that now powers the modern internet.